Just keep in mind that I can't tell you what the best build is because it's subjective to your playstyle. It's different for everyone. And for me personally, I focus purely on PvP and survivability against arcs and players. So this is what I would go for. What I'm about to show you is going to be the ideal build if you're focused on PvP and nothing else. This is what works ideally in all scenarios when you're engaging in fights and want the highest chance of survivability. The total skill points you can use is 75, so I'm just going to go over them one by one. Starting off, the most important skill you can get is Slip and Slide. The reason being is that Slip and Slide is the closest thing you're gonna get to proning in this game. Your character is further down than crouching, and therefore you're harder to hit whenever you're moving around. So when people are shooting at you and you're sliding around, they can't really hit you as effectively. If you combine this with reloading, then you're gonna win most of your gunfights. This is more of a sweaty perk. You're gonna see it a lot inside hotspots. People are gonna be sliding around because of it. I think this is the best perk you can get because of that. Also, Calming Stroll is a bait. This only works when you're walking, so not running is not considered walking, by the way. There's a specific keybind for walking, which you're never gonna press whenever you're playing normally. So yeah, this is more of a bait skill. You don't have to pick either of them. The thing with Slip and Slide is that when you're moving around and you slide, you regen stamina anyway. So you don't really walk to regen stamina, you're just gonna slide around to regen your stamina. Other than that, you would get Marathon Oneer and Youthful Lungs. And from there, you can get Effortless Roll because you're gonna be rolling around in PvP. Also, you're gonna get free rolls from Unburdened Roll. And after that, your Sprint Dodge can roll further. This is good, especially for PvE as well. If you're fighting arcs and Rocketeers are shooting at you, they can't hit you if you have this. Also in gunfights, if you want to engage through corners, you can just sprint dodge inside and peek people. These are like very essential for movement indoors. After that, you have your conditioning skills. You need used to the weight because of your shields. This is basically a must. And in the end, you want loaded arm just to be able to hold more weight. In the survival tree, this also depends on your playstyle. I don't really crouch a lot when I play. I don't do that in Solars either. But if you do, you can pick this instead of something like dodge rolling, if you want to be sneaky and engage on people that are looting. But yeah, I'm not really focusing on that. While you're here, the one you want is Good as New. This pairs well with Survivor Stamina. Basically, whenever you're healing, you get increased stamina. And Survivor Stamina basically gives you a heal when you reach a certain point of HP. You're getting both stamina and heal at the same time. After that, you want to spec into Looter's Instinct, and this basically makes clearing way quicker in general. You're gonna end up getting Suffer in Silence. The reason being is because you want broad shoulders, probably the best options you have if you just want to fight people and you don't really care about the loot you get. Also, you can get 1 Raider Scraps. This basically improves the loot you get from people that you kill. So yeah, this would be the ideal build if you're only focusing on PvP and movement. You don't really need vaulting, and you don't really need breaching. With this build, you end up having max stamina while encumbered, so whenever you're looting 10 epic guns from everyone you've killed, you can still make it out without being too slow.